football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Get the crap out of me, man.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, powering through at the 35. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Look good.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. Get down.
Here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 34-yard line.
And Tyler Boyd's one of those guys that seems to fly under the radar, but he finds ways to get open, and he has nice hands. He's averaged right around 80 catches a year his last 3 seasons.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And this time he is in. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. And a nice little start to the career for the rookie here, hitting the end zone in week 1 of his career.
And that's a true welcome to the NFL moment, isn't it? The one that you actually love.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Come on, Higgins.
Is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield.
You catch better than that.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to let it go again. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Burrow threw that a little bit too short. He should have threw it a little bit over him.
38-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Hands it off out of the gun, and he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
What?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
What is that? Oh, the assault rifle.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to
Wait, what's it
third
staying
down.
until Monday?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able
At
to get
back!
the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Finding some room at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 66 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because
You're not
used
Brock.
to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage
Or
definitely goes to
Roman.
the offense.
And he'll maneuver his
No,
way
I'm
forward
wrong.
for about 4. 2nd and 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That gets by him, and now a little daylight. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 37 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to
Go
try to
see
mount
if
a
you're
drive.
bleeding
I
then.
would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete.
Burrow.
They cannot convert.
I was right there.
So certainly an interesting. The Bengals drive about to get going. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Airing one out for Boyd. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. T. Higgins there to make the grab. And the Bengals on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Burrow on play action. They'll roll him out right. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Burrow. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. 4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field.
What?
Meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy,
I see.
the Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And on that last
that's
drive,
stupid game.
went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this one is incomplete.
My boy.
He has still not connected on a single pass in this 2nd half.
And right now they're going through all the different reasons, the whys, the wherefores. Bottom line, got to find some completions in there and get their offense moving.
And this throw incomplete.
Higgins!
Defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot.
There's only one guy that can catch.
That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there,
and that's
make the
Chick.
contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch. So 1 1st down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he's on to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Vikings will take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another 1st, but he appears to be a few inches short. So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL kickoff weekend.
I swear,
Burrow
Higgins.
going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Higgins!
NFL. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And now here's a deep shot that's complete, and they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time through the air, 34 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 64 yards on the ground for him so far. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Mixon again. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. So it was the passing game that got him down. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A pretty big opening there on 1st down. 8 yards up to the 33.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Goodness.
And for one
They're
of the
definitely
few times
trying to
here
hurt
today,
number
this run's
7.
not going to go anywhere.
That's me.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
They're trying to hurt me.
Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the
They're
Hall of
hitting me
Fame
too hard.
had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them. When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the
I hope this
33.
not be that
Now,
injured.
after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field.
Now, lineman's hurt.
Week 1 of the season. We'll be
His
back.
name's Williams. We gotta go for this crap. We don't have that much time left.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We're still in this game, boys.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. From the gun to give to Mixon.
We are losing.
To about the 35-yard line. Aaron Kendricks in on the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity
By
to
3
run the
points.
football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Now the
Oh, geez, there's only 50
urging
seconds
to get
left.
back to the line of scrimmage. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at
Oh,
the
now
23.
Hopkins.
Oh, now Hopkins slow to get up here. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
That's 2 players hurt already, man.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Mixon will try the right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Still fighting for more.
Yeah!
Touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute. The point after try for Gostkowski. And that will make this a 4-point game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts them out in front here in the final minute of the contest.
I thought I was flying.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
This is fast. Holy crap.
How about this return? A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out comes the Cincinnati defense now. They get ready for the next possession. And they're just trying to keep them out of the end zone. Obviously, a field goal does no good in this situation. So what's the appropriate amount of pressure defensively, Charles?
I think you send a little more pressure than what is normal. If you normally want to send a 3-man rush, maybe you make it 4. If it's 4, maybe you make it 5. Anything to make sure that he can't just sit back there all day and find a target. And then you tell your secondary, play your normal coverage and maybe an extra step or 2 back.
Yeah, be careful that nothing goes over the top. Cousins. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Cousins to throw. That is caught by Thielen. They wind up getting it all the way down inside the 20. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. One last shot now for Cousins.
Yeah.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to.
Grandpa!
Nice to get a really good game right out of the gate. Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Cincinnati, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears.
I had 29 attempts,
They go down to defeat here
124
in the
yards,
and they'll try to
4.2
rebound next
average,
week
1
as they head to
touchdown, 0
Glendale
fumbles.
to take on the Cardinals.
I had 5 breaking tackles, and I had 77 yards. Well, yeah, whatever that thing is, 77, yeah, whatever. And there's